Welcome to the WCS Solar Training video series. In this video, we will learn how to find the best location at the health facility for the solar suitcase and LED lights, as well as how to install the solar suitcase and LED lights. In the first section, we will learn how to decide on the best location of the solar suitcase and the steps for attaching the solar suitcase to the wall. There are a few things to consider when attaching the solar suitcase and the lights. First, ask the medical staff, in charge or midwife, to show you around the health facility so that you can make a general assessment of the layout of the health facility. Ask to see the room or rooms they use for antenatal care, labor and delivery, and postpartum. Choosing location for the solar suitcase. Choose a safe, secure, and accessible location. Choose a room that is convenient for labor and delivery, accessible to health workers at all times, and where there are not a lot of visitors coming in and out of the room. Do not place the solar suitcase above a bed or medical equipment in order to ensure the safety of patients and other equipment. Choose a location that is at a good height and where it is convenient to open the door. A good height is to have the charge controller at the eye level of the midwife. The door should be easy to open and not blocked by other objects. Choose a location within reach of the home run cable coming from the solar panel and within reach of where you will place the LED lights. And most important, choose a location that is suitable for the medical staff. If the wall is too weak, consider mounting the solar suitcase on a table. Once you decide the location of the solar suitcase and lights, you can attach the solar suitcase to the wall. Please refer to the drilling guide in your flip book or watch the solar panel installation video to learn how to use the drill. Tools for installing the solar suitcase and lights: drill, drill bits, masonry, 1/16, 9/64, Phillip or star tip, hex tip, 3/8, 1/2, cutters, spirit level, safety glasses. The parts included in the solar panel installation kit are plastic anchors, star tip screws, hex head screws, zip ties. Steps to mounting the solar suitcase on the wall. Prepare the solar suitcase for installation by removing contents. Drill 4 holes in the back of the suitcase. Mark your wall and set your first anchor. Attach suitcase to wall and mark other 3 holes. Take down suitcase and place next 3 anchors. Permanently mount suitcase to the wall. Put main control board and battery back in the solar suitcase. Here are the steps again, but with more detail. Prepare the solar suitcase. Take out the main control board and battery. Unscrew the light cords and place in a safe location. Drill 4 holes and mark on wall. Set the drill at high speed. Make 4 holes in the back of the solar suitcase using a 9/64 metal bit. Hold suitcase up to the wall. Use a spirit lever to make sure it is straight. Mark the wall with a smaller drill bit, 1/16. 1 hole, top left. Attach suitcase to wall and mark other 3 holes. Set the drill for the wall, high speed 16, with 1/4 inch masonry bit. Take suitcase down. Drill the first pilot hole about 3 centimeters deep into the cement wall. Place a plastic anchor in the hole. Important! It is important to make sure the plastic anchor is inserted all the way into the wall. If it is not inserted all the way into the wall, the screw will not go in. Set the drill for attaching screws. Low speed 8. For the first hole, since you are still measuring, use a smaller screw. After it is attached, look at the spirit level. Mark the other 3 holes with a 1/16 bit and then remove the suitcase. Take down the suitcase and place the next 3 anchors. Set the drill for the wall, high speed 16 with masonry bit. Drill the other 3 holes and place plastic anchors in the holes. Permanently mount suitcase to the wall and replace contents. Set the drill for attaching screws, low speed 8 and hex head drill bit. Make sure to use the larger hex head screws and attach the solar suitcase to the wall. Stop drilling when the suitcase is snug to the wall. Be careful not to put the screw in too deep or it can damage the suitcase and make it less secure. Put the main control board and battery back in the suitcase and secure the yellow and blue solar plug. Lights. In this section, we will learn how to install the LED lights using these steps. Determine best light locations. Install light in chosen location. Install zip ties or hooks to keep cord out of the way of staff, off the floor, and provide stress relief near the solar suitcase. Final touches for solar suitcase installation. Determine light locations. The solar suitcase comes with 2 lights or 4 lights. We always like 2 of the lights to be in the labor and delivery room and postnatal room. If there are 4 lights, additional options might include a security light, a corridor, or another ward. Because you want the lights to be in a location that is most helpful to the midwife, when deciding where to position the lights, it is useful to ask the midwife the following 3 questions. 1. Where do you stand when conducting a delivery? 2. Where do you put the baby after delivery for resuscitation? 3. Where do mothers rest after giving birth? There are a few other things to consider when determining the exact light location. 1. Should it be fixed in one location or movable? 2. Should it have focused or general light? 3. How should it be attached to the wall or ceiling? 4. Is the light within the cord length 11 meters of the solar suitcase? 5. If the cord goes through a doorway or drags on the floor, is there a way to protect it? 6. Does the healthcare staff approve? Let's start with the delivery bed since it is the most important. 1. Fixed or movable. The delivery bed almost always has a fixed light on a hook. When the midwife is taking care of patients, she is wearing sterile gloves and should not be expected to move the light. Sometimes there is more than one delivery bed. Place hooks in a good location near each bed or create a way for the light to move across the entire room. 2. Focused or general lighting. Install the light where it will provide light for medical procedures. Use the metal hooks to adjust the angle of the light, allowing you to direct the light where it is needed the most. And avoid shadows. Especially consider where the midwife is standing and make sure she doesn't cast a shadow onto the area of interest. Now let's consider where to put the second light, or if you have an expanded system, the third and fourth light. 1. Fixed or movable. It depends on the health facility and staff. They may want a central fixed light or a movable light that can be used in many locations in the health facility. 2. Focused or general lighting. The second light is often used to light a whole room like the postnatal room, giving more general lighting for the delivery room or even illuminating multiple places like the corridor and storeroom. You can also use pre-existing equipment. For example, if available, you can use an unused IV stand. Installing the lights. For all of the lights, you must decide how they should be attached. You can use hooks, zip ties, screws, and other methods to attach the light and light cord to the wall or ceiling. Reattach the light connectors at the main control board. The connector piece has 4 delicate pins inside and can only be attached in one way to the light sockets. Place the connector piece at 10 or clock. Create a comfort loop where the lights attach to the main control board. We don't want this so tight or it can weaken the connection. You can start the installation at the light or at the solar suitcase depending on where you want the extra light cord to be. About every meter, attach a zip tie to keep the light cord off the ground to create stress relief for the light cord and for your work to look smart. Only tighten the zip ties after you are sure of the light location and cord route. Ensure the light cord is protected, within reach of the solar suitcase, and that the healthcare staff is happy with the placement of the lights. If it does not reach, consider another way for the light cord to pass. If the light cord is not protected or gets pinched when going through a doorway when the door is closed, you may need to cut a channel into the door frame or drill a hole through the wall for the cord to pass. Often there is a vent above the door that you can pass the light cord through. If the healthcare staff does not approve, consider a different location for the lights. Final touches. The installation of the solar suitcase is almost complete. Create stress relief at the top of the solar suitcase by grouping together all the cables and cords coming out of the solar suitcase and attaching them with a zip tie to the wall. To keep dust out, make a small cut in the gray plug and replace at the top of the solar suitcase. Use the included paintbrush to clean out the solar suitcase after the installation is complete. Fill in appropriate stickers and paperwork. Complete the solar suitcase installation and light installation checklists. Review. In this video, we learned how to find the best location to install the solar suitcase, attach the solar suitcase to the wall, decide on where to place medical LED lights, install the LED lights, complete the final touches of the solar suitcase installation using the checklist. Thank you for watching this video on how to install the WCS solar suitcase.